Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel. Sister wives, did Janelle learn about occults from Maddie Brown? Maddie Brown, who was raised in a polygamous household, made the decision early on that she had no desire in living that way. Instead, she relocated to North Carolina, far from the extreme LDS factions, and married Caleb Brush. They currently have 3 kids and are expecting a 4th. Janelle, Maddie's mother, began to spend more time with them on the East Coast. She has since moved there completely. Additionally, a lot of Sister Wives viewers believe Janelle has begun to change her extreme religious views. Has Maddie been assisting her mom in dismantling? Maddie Brown and Janelle are closer than ever. Janelle Brown acknowledged early on in Sister Wives that she embraced polygamy because it gave her freedom. 3 separate women had to share her spouse. She got the alone time she so desperately needed in return. Viewers believe Janelle is beginning to rethink her mind though, following Sunday night's new episode. Does it relate in any way to Maddie Brown Brush's influence? This week, a Sister Wives fan posted on Reddit, asking, did Janelle just admit FLDS sects are cults? Did you note that Janelle used the term FLDS cults in episode 18 of season 19? I want to know if Maddie is teaching her to call the Mormon factions cults. In the end, Janelle relocated across the nation to be with her daughter's relatives. They even operate a business together now. Since Garrison Brown's tragic death, the women appear to have been particularly close. Other viewers of Sister Wives offer input. Other Redditors generally concurred that Maddie, Janelle, and the rest of the family likely always thought of the FLDS as a cult. Although the AUB is a fundamentalist group as well, its regulations are not as stringent as those of Warren Jeff's branch. Reddit users posted, "She must have always believed they were a cult." There are, in my opinion, over 200 branches of the Mormon Church, some of which are far more cult-like than others. Yes, FLDS is the cult that anyone who isn't a member can identify as such. All of these separate, light fundamentalist, polygamist churches exist because of FLDS, which is also the reason why mainstream Mormons are so anti-polygamy. The FLDS/Jeff's gang has always been hated by the entire family. They have dealt with it in earlier seasons. Politics and religion are similar. We are amazing. They are awful. Correct? Sister Wives. After years of apart, Christine Brown had no interest in speaking with Robyn or Meri. Christine Brown is content with the state of her life at the moment. She also doesn't hesitate to acknowledge that she doesn't want to stay in touch with Robyn Brown and Meri Brown, the former Sister Wives. She is more concerned with her future and believes that her relationship is over. Actually, Janelle Brown was the only sister wife she asked to her wedding to David Woolley. She believed it would be embarrassing if Meri and Robyn showed up, so she didn't feel the need to invite them. Janelle and Christine talked about their lives after escaping polygamy and Cody on a recent episode of iHeart's Rogue Energy podcast. Letting go of old connections, such as her relationships with Robyn and Meri, is a part of that. According to Christine, that is a thing of the past. It's funny that I haven't spoken to Meri or Robyn in years, she said. We'll simply leave it at that. There's no need for me to get to know them. The ability to choose who you want in your life is another advantage of growing older, she continued. For example, she didn't regret not inviting Robyn and Meri to the wedding. One of the best things about getting married later in life is that you can invite only the people you truly want to attend, Christine said. You say, I really don't want him there, even though there are no mandatory invitations sent to Uncle Bob or Uncle Jed. He will continue to blah. This blah, blah, blah is all he does. We were not required to. Christine clarified that she is not friends with Cody, Meri, or Robyn by sharing that they only invited their closest friends to the special occasion. And it's understandable why she doesn't want to remain friends given her belief that Robyn orchestrated the breakup between Meri and Cody. Janelle, on the other hand, agreed with Christine. She recently admitted that she would have avoided all of the Cody trouble if she had followed her mother's advice, but she's glad they've all moved on and are now on different paths. Sister Wives, I firmly believe that Christine Brown's recent remarks about heartbreak portend trouble in paradise. Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, just made a statement about heartbreak, and I firmly believe it portends trouble in paradise. The 53-year-old mother of 5, Christine, has seen a lot of change in recent years, but she may be about to experience much more. Before she chose to dissolve her 27-year marriage to polygamist patriarch Cody Brown in 2021, she was his third wife. Christine never struck me as the independent sort, so I was surprised when she made the decision to leave Cody. Christine disproved everyone, even myself. Christine quickly began dating after splitting from Cody. After going through such a terrible divorce, it was encouraging to see Christine eager to let her heart open again. Christine put a lot of effort into mending the marriage before deciding that it was done since she never wanted to divorce Cody. Christine met and fell in love with David shortly after she resumed dating, and Sister Wives Season 19 documented their intense passion. Although I believed Christine was content with her new life, her recent remarks on heartbreak have made me reconsider. Christine met David in 2022 after divorcing Cody in 2021, and the two of them lived together after less than a year of dating. Given that her youngest kid, Truly Brown, was still living with her at the time, I was surprised that the always prim and proper Christine would live with a guy prior to being married. Nevertheless, Christine decided to move in with her new lover. They have a large mixed family because David is a widower with 8 children and 10 grandchildren. Christine accepted David's proposal shortly after they moved in together. In an October 2023 wedding that was captured for a 2-part Sister Wives special that aired in January, Christine wed David. Christine chose to flaunt her tattoo, which is identical to David's, by wearing an off-the-shoulder wedding gown. Her suit was entirely black. The 2 other ladies Cody was already married to attended the little, uncomplicated wedding that Christine and Cody held. For Sarah, her wedding to David was a very different kind of occasion. On their special day, Christine and David were surrounded by their relatives, but I'm afraid the positive energy didn't last. David seems to be completely different from Cody. David is more reserved than Cody, less sentimental, and most crucially for Christine, does not want to engage in polygamy. Nevertheless, I feel that Christine and David shouldn't have married so soon. It seems to me that Christine would have benefited from some alone time and self-discovery after 27 years of marriage to Cody. I hope I'm mistaken about Christine and David because I'm a huge fan of theirs. Christine rang in the new year on January 1, 2025, by sharing a 2024 recap on Instagram. The Sister Wives Season 19 star talked about her adventures over the past year by sharing pictures and videos. What a year it has been, Christine wrote as the caption for her 2024 summary. From unbelievable heartbreak to unforgettable adventures, this year has been all about growth, joy in hardship and finding the courage to choose happiness. The phrase heartbreak caught my attention the most. The loss of one of their own in March 2024 saddened the Brown family. Cody and his second wife, Janelle Brown, 55, had a son, Garrison Brown, 25. Despite not being her biological son, Christine knew Garrison from the moment of his birth and raised him among her other children. Christine was the one who stayed at home with all of the kids as they were growing up because Cody and Janelle were both full-time employees. She and Garrison shared a unique bond, and Christine was devastated by his untimely demise. Even if Christine had a lot of positive things in 2024, it must be hard for her to appreciate her delight when she is grieving. A condition called survivor's guilt occurs when someone finds it impossible to enjoy life after losing a loved one. Christine has supported her previous sister wife since she is close to Janelle, Garrison's biological mother. In my opinion, Christine's remark had nothing to do with her marriage to David and was more likely to be directed at Garrison. The amount of transformation Christine has undergone since she left Cody and married David is mind-blowing. I initially viewed the alterations as a warning sign, but I've subsequently had second thoughts. I believe that while she was married to Cody, Christine was attempting to be someone else, and her love for David allowed her to be herself. Previously conservative, she now rides on the back of David's motorbike and has tattoos. I'm glad for the Sister Wives Season 19 star because she's more herself than she's ever been in many respects. When it comes to reality television, few shows spark as much conversation as Sister Wives. The series, which follows the polygamist Brown family, has been a hotbed of drama, emotional revelations, and controversy for over a decade. But recently, fans have been buzzing about a particularly surprising moment involving Meri Brown and her mother, Janelle. Did Maddie really school Janelle on cults? Let's dive deep into this unfolding saga and uncover the truth behind the rumors. The background: life in a polygamist family. To understand the context of this potential showdown, we first need to explore the dynamics of the Brown family and their history with polygamy. Cody Brown, the family patriarch, and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, have been vocal about their belief in plural marriage as part of their faith. This lifestyle, rooted in the Apostolic United Brethren (AUB), has shaped the family's narrative on sister wives. However, it's also been a source of internal and external conflict. Maddie, one of Janelle's 6 children, has grown up in this unconventional environment. Over the years, she's carved her own path, marrying Caleb Brush and stepping away from the polygamist beliefs she was raised with. But has this separation led Maddie to question and challenge her mother's worldview? Maddie's bold statements about polygamy. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, or perhaps a candid social media post, depending on sources, Maddie reportedly made some startling comments about her upbringing. While the details remain somewhat murky, fans have speculated that Maddie referred to the AUB's practices as being akin to occult-like behaviors. This is not the first time someone from the Brown family's next generation has expressed doubts about polygamy. Christine's daughter, Gwendolyn, has also been open about her struggles with the family's beliefs. However, Maddie's remarks seem to have struck a nerve, particularly with Janelle. But why? Did Janelle feel targeted? Janelle, known for her pragmatic and often level-headed approach, has been one of the more steadfast members of the Brown family. Her decision to embrace polygamy was rooted in her desire for a large, supportive family structure. But Maddie's comments may have felt like a direct challenge to those choices. Fans noted Janelle's reaction in the episode, or during a public statement. While she didn't outright dismiss Maddie's perspective, she seemed visibly uncomfortable. Could it be that Maddie's words hit too close to home, forcing Janelle to reevaluate her own beliefs? Exploring the occult allegation. The term occult is a loaded one, often associated with manipulation, control, and a lack of autonomy for its members. For Maddie to use such a term in reference to her family's faith, if indeed she did, would be a bold and controversial move. But is there merit to her claim? Religious scholars have long debated what constitutes a cult versus a legitimate religious movement. Key indicators often include authoritarian leadership. Does the group revolve around a single, unquestioned leader? Isolation. Are members encouraged to cut ties with the outside world? Control over beliefs. Is questioning or dissent discouraged? While the AUB does have a hierarchical structure and strong emphasis on faith, the Brown family has always maintained that their participation in polygamy is a personal choice. However, Maddie's perspective might suggest she felt otherwise during her upbringing. Fans weigh in. As expected, the internet has exploded with reactions to this alleged confrontation. Some fans have praised Maddie for her bravery in speaking out, while others have defended Janelle and the family's faith. On Reddit and Twitter, discussions have ranged from thoughtful analysis to heated debates. Support for Maddie. It's so refreshing to see someone from the Brown family break free and speak their truth, one user wrote. Defending Janelle. Janelle has always been a strong, independent woman. She doesn't deserve this criticism from her own daughter, another countered. Maddie's intentions, a personal perspective. It's important to consider Maddie's intentions behind her comments. Was she genuinely trying to educate her mother and siblings about the potential pitfalls of their faith? Or was this a moment of personal catharsis, a way to process her own experiences? Maddie's journey, from growing up in a polygamist household to creating her own nuclear family, is emblematic of the struggles many children of unconventional backgrounds face. Her words may have been less about attacking Janelle and more about seeking closure. What's next for Janelle and Maddie? As the dust settles, the big question is, how will this affect Janelle and Maddie's relationship? Families, especially those in the public eye, often face challenges when personal beliefs clash. However, the Browns have shown resilience time and again. Conclusion: a family at a crossroads. The alleged confrontation between Maddie Brown and Janelle over the term of cult highlights the complexities of faith, family, and personal growth. Whether this moment becomes a turning point for the Brown family or simply another chapter in their ongoing saga remains to be seen. One thing is certain, Sister Wives continues to captivate audiences by delving into the raw, unfiltered realities of polygamist life. And as fans eagerly await the next episode, they'll no doubt keep speculating about what's really happening behind the scenes. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the drama, one revelation at a time.